Hello everyone, Neforus here today to do this new YouTube series I'm launching. I'm gonna be very quick with this fucking intro. This is basically a combination of the Rant series and the Neforus Talks and putting it into the Schizo Memoir. Okay, why is it called the Schizo Memoir? I don't know, I just think it sounds fucking cool, sounds based, I sound fucking gay.
I need some money, nigga. The fuck I'ma do with 200?
You watch the video, you go, oh, how cute and how nice. I watch the video and I'm filled with rage.
Oh my god. I need to say that for Hasan, for the take that he did, all fed into, you know. I'm not saying that he is fake. Obviously, every single YouTuber you have ever fucking watched is fake to some degree, because there's very few people who cut the little fat thick layer of fakeness and just make it all real and all that stuff. Usually they either get fucked for it or they succeed massively with it. It's either or two. There's no in between for that. But for Mr. Beast, with him, with being this massive, with being all this fucking shit, and even with like this whole backstory, it kind of gives me this kind of dreary feeling. Like, is he actually legit? Is he like really the thing that he says and all that stuff? Is he really what he is all about? And my thing to say is no, probably not. He's probably like some cocksucker behind the scenes, but nobody. And there's been a few people who tried to quote unquote expose him, but all of them like found him to be cocksuckers themselves, you know, lying and all that stuff. I like with every single corporate master. I sound like a fucking cocksucker now. Jesus Christ, for saying master. Just for every CEO, for every person who owns like a big ass company, there has to be at least one story from one person. Like, yeah, he was a bit of a dickhead and all that stuff, but I don't know, honestly. Is he an antichrist? Probably not.
People need to stop demonizing men for being open-minded. I let my wife sleep with other men, not because I'm a simp.
Yeah, you're not a simp. You're a fucking cuck.
And I wish people would stop calling me that. But because I'm open-minded enough to know that for a relationship to work, you have to let your partner explore other relationships. Because what is your relationship if you don't trust them enough to explore other people? And so that's why I let my wife sleep with other men. And if you have a problem with that, then maybe you need to check and have a look at yourself, because maybe you've got some sort of trust issues going on in your life.
I was gonna say something about this video, but it's just gonna be the same thing, so I'm just gonna say it. Even though this person isn't married, you know, they don't have a wife yet, technically. It's still kind of, I'm not even gonna say weird. It's just kind of like cringe. Even for the fact that I had the best cuckold experience. I'm not watching this whole shit. I'm not watching this whole fucking shit. 32 minutes and 53 seconds of describing this shit and justifying it. And you've had to had like some delay, like after the fucking experience, like whether it was like this kind of empty thoughts in your mind. It was like, you know what? I'm gonna upload this. I'm gonna upload about this experience I've had on YouTube. Like, I'm not saying like, oh, ban this guy. Of course, we need people like this person to exist, to know and what not to do. not at least know. Okay, yeah, that person definitely it's kind of a degenerate, I guess. But I'm gonna show you guys some clips from the video. So, yeah.
Okay, let's get straight into it. One of the things I want to be talking about today is cuckery. But recently, I've kind of just indulged into my fantasies, and I'm not embarrassed, and it's just who I am. And I'm in a very, if you don't already know, I'm in a very, very, very happy, committed relationship. We're pre-engaged and we're looking to get, hopefully this year, I would love to get engaged this year. And I'm gonna work my butt off this year. So I wanna get engaged ASAP, and my partner wants to get engaged, which is fantastic news.
Hey, Keem,
Okay.
do you have a comment on Dan240p leaving the commentary community? Do you think that'll be good or bad for the landscape?
Unfortunately, Dan DDP 445 will be missed immensely, and I don't think we'll be able to capture that original content in the same light.
I think the biggest thing that happened, at least in politics, is the schism. Not schism, but rather fight between Ben Shapiro and Steven Crowder. There was some... Look, I don't know the full fucking backstory behind this whole fight, but basically there was like... I've always heard this advice from my father. You know, don't ever go to business with a friend or a family, which... this whole drama, I don't want to say drama, but this whole thing right here, this whole fight between these two people, perfectly sums that, saying and all that shit. But I need to say is that Ben Shapiro is cringe, and Steven Crowder's, he actually had a gay phase once, so that's funny to think about.
I'm afraid, frankly, I used to have a bad temper. I'm afraid of it coming back. I'm afraid of Mr. Hyde rearing his ugly bisexual head. That was a short phase. No, I'm
actually gonna feel bad for this guy because he's gonna be recognized in the public as like that you will own nothing and you will be happy type of man. I feel bad for him for this just being in the stock footage montage for the World Economic Forum. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, so this is the first time I'm doing something like this. I'm just live reacting to some bullshit like this.
Or like, oh my god, David, you're annoying. Or like, oh my god, David, you're being fucking annoying.
Okay, yes, this guy. Like the way this guy fucking talks. This gay man right here, James Charles, another fucking shocking, trying to get with underage boys and all that stuff. So I was like, what the fuck? Again, there's gonna be some images after this video, so I'm sorry if you can't hear it.
As like a human being, and that's a massive problem.
As a human being, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Simply just from text.
So yeah, there's some shit right there. 6'2" as a requirement, and age check. You don't check the age? What the fuck? And yeah, that's just started following you. That's insane. So okay, this is like probably after it all got publicized and I'm not even reading everything. This is what? 4. Jesus Christ, go fuck yourself.
Obviously, being that you are straight, I would assume that you don't know a lot about like.
Oh no, I guess that was the whole video. So yeah, there's that video I just showed you earlier, and yeah, that's the images. A guy named Tommy Gabriel. And you know what? I need to say something. Would there actually be a controversy where he's into this type of shit, where he actually gets fucked over and it isn't just like, it's just what the fuck? Like everybody's gonna exile him out of society and all that stuff. So yeah, that's the whole thing about James Charles and all that stuff. This is like a new kind of drama where it was deepfake degeneracy, where this one guy named Atrioc.
This is probably
watch this girl.
The stupidest thing I've ever done.
Which she's about to
Genuinely,
I watched
probably.
this before, but I just want to have a live shit right here. Which
I'm sure everyone in the world.
she was in deepfake porn,
would
and
tell
so
me
for
not
some
to go
fucking
live
reason,
right now.
the guy
I'm sure
somehow
everyone
managed
would.
to
I
forget.
I'm like, don't even want to look at my phone. I'm sure everybody would.
No, you're a victim in this situation. I don't think people would be mad at you.
I wanted to go live.
I wanted to go live. Okay, go on. Go.
Because
What?
I want to go live because this is what pain looks like. This is what it looks like. Okay?
I don't. Okay.
This is what it looks like.
Okay. Okay. Listen,
the
it's
fucking
bad
internet.
because it's the fucking internet. Shut the
Fuck the
fuck.
constant exploitation and objectification of women. It's exhausting.
That doesn't sound
It's
real.
exhausting.
No, I'm not even trying to be a dickhead here. That doesn't even sound like a real sentence. Like
Fuck
the
Adrian for
objectification.
showing it to thousands of people.
Okay, real. Yeah,
Fuck
yeah.
the people
He's a dumbass
DMing
for
me
doing that.
pictures of myself from that website. Fuck you all.
I'm just laughing at just the image. It was like,
This is
oh,
what it
hey,
looks like.
is this
This is
you?
what
And it's just
pain
like a
looks
fucking.
like.
This is what the pain looks
Okay.
like. I think you just put some fucking eye drops before you stream. Just open the stream up.
Why?
Why? This could be another crying man after this one, like an actual man crying, like, I'm sorry, I looked at porn. Holy shit, like some bullshit like that. I don't know if I sound like I am a dickhead. I'm gonna admit it right now before anyone points it out. I'm a dickhead in this shit. So
If you are able
if you
to look at
able.
women who are not selling themselves or benefiting off of being seen sexually, they're not benefiting, they're not selling it, they're not platforming it themselves. If you are
Okay.
able to look at that, you are the problem. You see women as an object.
I
You
never,
should
I
not
never,
be okay
I'm glad I never seen that because I think it would
doing
probably
that.
look probably horrible. You kind of at least, 6
And
and a
it should
half
not
out of
be Part of
10.
my job
I don't even know. Atriarch has
have to
bad
pay
fucking
money
taste.
to get this stuff taken down. It should not be part of my job to be harassed, to see pictures of me nude spread around. It should not be something that is found on the internet. It shouldn't be. That shouldn't be a part of my job.
Okay, but seriously
And the
though,
fact that
it is
is
fucking
exhausting.
gross. It is gross. It is fucking gross
And
that
the person
AI.
that made that website, I'm
Okay.
going to fucking sue you. I promise you.
I'm going to
With
sue you.
every part of my soul, I'm going to fucking sue you.
Yeah, you're being a little bit too melodramatic.
all I
Every
have
part
to
of my
say.
soul. No, just say I'm going to lawyer
know I
up
shouldn't
and
have
kill
gone
you. Okay.
But I couldn't
I'm
do
going.
it.
I'm going
so
to see you.
exhausted.
I'm going
and I
to
think
see
you
you.
guys
Whenever
need to know
you probably
what pain looks
probably
like.
not.
Because this is it.
This is it.
This is what it looks like to feel violated. This is what it looks like to feel taken advantage of. This is what it looks like to see yourself naked against your will being spread all over the internet. This is what it looks like.
Okay.
That's
Why
it.
she do the
That's
right
all I have to
power
say.
symbol?
Goodbye.
I
condone
I
the
feel like a
movement of
fucking
anybody involved in
asshole for
this.
just talking over this. Okay, we're gonna go
That's
to the
it.
next clip.
You know, I've been watching so much fucking. I've been reading so much fucking AI stuff.
I've been
reading
reading.
all this fucking stuff about AI and
Is that his wife?
fucking
Does he have a
deepfake
wife?
music, deepfake art, and everything. And I'm in these fucking discords.
I'm in all these discords.
It
What?
just feels so embarrassing to me.
It's
But I was
so
on fucking
embarrassing.
Pornhub, dude. I was on a fucking regular.
How?
normal fucking
No.
website,
Oh wait.
And there was an ad.
This guy's on
An ad
Twitch,
on
right?
every
How
fucking
is he
video
not
for this
banned
fucking-
off this
So I know other people
platform?
must be clicking
Not
this
for like
every fucking video.
deplatforming gay shit.
For
No,
fucking
like
deepfake
showing
things,
porn
and I
on
click it,
stream
and I
on that
fucking
website is like a
fucking
bannable
rabbit hole, and
offense.
At 2 a.m. I fucking. I don't know. I got morbidly curious and I clicked something and I it's just fucking it's gross. It's gross.
Fucking-
I'm sorry. I really am. I really fucking am.
I really am.
not-
I really am. I really am. Shut
It's
the fuck up.
embarrassing.
How did you even show it on stream?
But
Do you know how to close
I
the
just really
tab?
wanna get across- It's not like a fucking pattern of behavior.
A pen and a
And,
yeah,
you
you
know, I
got
don't-
this
I
shit.
don't know what I want to say or not. But
Yeah, you got that shit when you were like 10 when you look at your dad's fucking Playboy or on the family computer. Yeah. This pattern of behavior. Now this is kind of really degenerate. And I just need to say this is my take. After seeing those two clips in full, they're both really being dramatic in some way, shape, or form. I can't really describe. But it's way more clear on the girl's side. But it's like, oh, why are you saying it's dramatic to, react that way when you're put in that situation? Like, I get why. If I had some shit like that spinning around, I was like, you know what I would say? I think I would say, like, make it look better. Make it look like I'm like doing it with a a good looking celebrity, alright? Just do it like that type of shit. Like, nah, that's fucked up. I would get mad, but at the same time, it's like, you know what? This is kind of pretty. Nah, it's not funny. It's kind of not. It's not good. It's not good. That's my take, alright? there's like this fucking tweet from Pokimane just saying that a take about the situation for not actually, referencing it. Stop sexualizing people without the consent. You're popular because people have sexualized you. And also this fucking reply is like, shut the fuck up. It's just like one of these annoying ass motherfucking replies. And then Destiny reacts to I mean, he's not kind of wrong. It was like, is this he's not wrong, but it kind of makes him sound just a little not psychopathic. That's retarded. What's the word? Just a little unsympathetic to the girl. Okay, he's right, but he just sounds like a dickhead. Like that's what most people's criticism of this guy stem from. He's just a dickhead, but he's actually kind of right in a lot of other things.
Hey there, is this seat taken? You work for Pfizer. My question for you is, why does Pfizer want to hide from the public the fact that they're mutating the COVID viruses?
Is this real life? I'm literally a liar.
Okay, I can't really show much of this Veritas type of thing right here. At least the audio, because this entire thing, like this gay man, of course another one. Nothing wrong being that, but it's just kind of funny. Getting baited. I think it was in the second clip that is in this sped up compilation that you're seeing right now. I just color corrected and all that shit just to fuck with YouTube so I can bypass it. Hopefully. But basically emits like some secrets about like, oh, he's just mutating some shit for the cookie virus and all that stuff. And getting baited in some fucking grinder, the gay version of Tinder, right? I don't know what's the fucking name for that is, but he basically has like a mental breakdown. He acts like this fucking, like all over the fucking place, like, and based this like psychology. I'm bullshitting, by the way, not basic psychology. It's just some intermediate level. If a person is acting like very hostile and very just aggravated towards the person, exposing them when they can take the supposed position of being innocent. Because in this video you see right now, the nigga breaks the guy's iPad that has the video of him admitting, yeah, you see right there, just nobody innocent would act like this, almost fighting one of the cameramen right there, as you can see. And he's like, oh my god, you can literally see like the effeminate postures that this guy does, and it's so fucking funny to see. And you can see right there too, it's like, I don't know if I'm gonna get fucked just by the text itself. I'm gonna put two links, top and bottom, both separate tweets that are from Veritas that link to this video if you want to watch the whole thing and all that stuff. Well, this is really funny because this guy Jordan Tristan it's just him being effeminate. It's just the way he reacts, getting exposed by Veritas, and like they do great work, but there's this thing that they do. I don't know. My friend like said like this guy something. I don't know, but they pretend to be surprised that YouTube took down the video and all that stuff. And I don't know if my video is gonna get taken down for this, just by the text alone and the video alone. There's like no audio representation of the video itself. You can watch it. I'm gonna put the links in it. I don't think I can put it into the description itself, so I'm sorry. You're gonna have to type it out and all that stuff. So yeah, that's basically my whole take on this whole thing. I'm gonna speed this shit up, or yeah, I'm gonna speed this shit up. Post.
Should I explain it? Like, cause it's like, bro, Kai could have helped find this nigga. Kai could have used his resources to find this nigga. He left her on red for 4 days, nigga. She had to find this nigga herself. You don't think that's fucked up when Kai knows this nigga? But he out in the UK, like, talking about he got other shit to worry about. What the fuck? What the hell you got to worry about, nigga? Bro,
let's begin.
Okay,
this
is about
to refer to,
Kai
so I don't want you to think that shit is like,
fucking whole accusations.
No,
okay.
Let me go ahead and say something real quick.
Okay, go on.
Very important.
Go
I
on.
do not, under any circumstances, condone any sexual activity without consent. I don't condone none of that. That shit is whack. I don't even play with the R word. I can't say it on Twitch. Therefore, because it's TOS. I do not play with that. That is not something I play with. In any way, shape, or form, that shit is corny.
Corny?
I'm
What?
saying one more time.
I think it's more than corny. I think
None
it's,
of that.
you know,
I do not allow
a
any
little
of that.
illegal.
It's
you
very
know?
serious, bro. This topic is the most serious I've probably ever been in my life. It's the most serious I've ever been in my life.
It's the most serious
This shit
you've
is
ever
no
been in
joke.
your. Actually, that's fair enough.
And I'm here
That's
to
fair
explain
enough.
everything. Okay, multiple blogs has posted shit. All right.
Okay.
First things first. Okay. First things first. I kind of found it very. I've been going through I'm getting dragged right now on social media.
Dragged.
right now
I
on social
can't
media.
really understand why
Before I
these
even
types
got
of
to
streamers.
Let's dive right into it. First
Okay,
things first, I want to address how do I know this girl? Okay? As you guys know, New Year's Eve, I threw a party
Why does he sound
in
like
New York
that?
City.
In
The
New
city
York
that I'm
City.
from. Threw a
The city
party
I'm
back there.
from?
We went back there.
We went back there?
As you guys can see, I'm pretty sure
Why
you
does
guys
he
saw
talk like
snaps,
that? Why do these streamers
multiple
talk
videos,
like
there's
that?
multiple photographers in there. You feel what I'm saying? We took a whole bunch of pictures, videos. I'm having a blast. Mic in my hand.
I'm having a blast.
I'm running everywhere. I'm having a blast. Everybody's having a good time. When you with KC3, one thing you can say is that I make sure everybody's having a fun time. Everybody's having good, right? The way I met that girl, or I started talking to her, December 31st, 2022, going into the new year of January 1st, 2023. Okay. People keep getting the narrative that she kept saying this is my friend. She kept using the friend word a lot, right? People keep thinking that it was if she's saying friend, they must have knew each other way back.
Okay, so I've collected a few screenshots just from when it was happening. That Reddit posted there. You should have turbo dumped. What the fuck is? Okay, there's this fucking picture. I don't really know that much. It's just fucking freaking out. It's like a rape kit. She took a. What is a rape kit? What? Okay. Removed by Reddit. What the fuck did that guy say? He probably didn't say the hard R. He probably said something real. Okay, this is the actual person who's accusing him and all that stuff. She was invited and drunk and all that stuff. They just walked in the room to sleep and brutally, Jesus fucking Christ. I took all my friends. The skins. Jesus Christ. That sounds kind of horrible actually. Well, they scrap rapping. That's the picture right there. In 5 days since the incident, I haven't been able to sleep or eat properly. Okay. Initially, when I saw that, when I was going back with all this, accusation shit, I'm not fucking kidding. I'm going full mask. My initial impulsive reaction was to laugh because. Not because look, listen to me. Not because I have no sympathy for rape. That's fucking horrible. That's horrible. What she gone through. But it's just I think I remember seeing. I'm not remembering it. Actually, no, I do have it all folded and all that shit. But I thought that one specific post was something completely different. I was like, wait, how the fuck do you not function? How do you not eat or sleep properly after that? And it's okay, maybe trauma and all that stuff, affects the whole mind because it keeps repeating that record, that horrible record of a memory and all that stuff. I can understand why it would affect some forms of your health and all that stuff. That's horrible, but I was like, what the fuck? How you sleep and eat? Jesus. On to the next one. That's the video, And I was gonna talk about the amnesty and the Andrew Tate shit, but it's still an ongoing thing, and also the amnesty. It's just like, I don't want to say it's not major, but I would just want to say is there was just a moment where Fuentes and fucking Destiny were on the same platform at the exact time for like a couple hours, and you just got rebanned. And yeah, thanks for watching the video. I hope this becomes a regular, consistent series. It's probably gonna be like 30 minutes plus of what happened, you know, during this month and all that stuff, to also be funny. And you know, like, oh, that drama happened, what the fuck, well, I wonder what's his take on it, or some shit like that. I don't want to be like a burnt out, like doing it daily. I don't want to be like a grinder. I want to be a creator, but at the same time I want to actually be in touch with whatever the fuck's going on online. But at the same time I want to like be kind of disconnected, but at the same time I want to like, okay, let me just collect all this shit for this month. Like, is it possible to have that type of balance? Probably, but I don't want it to be like, okay, you know, it's more algorithmically more favorable to do that daily shit. But try doing that. It was fun doing it, you know, in spurts, but can you imagine doing that for every single day, in every year for 10 years plus? That's insane. Not only is that insane, but it's also kind of retarded, because like, yes, you will be giving those people who want the type of stuff every single day, satisfying their needs, but the sustainability of just the spirit of creation on the internet will just go down, maybe past the year 3 threshold. If it lasts until year 6, it's definitely gonna go down before you reach 9. So that's what I'm trying to aim here, you know, try to do some thing right here, some big series right here. I'm probably gonna upload this tomorrow. It's February 2nd, and yeah, thanks for watching this video, and I hope you guys have a good one. Have yourselves a good night or a good day.